Good evening, brothers and sisters. I'm happy to be here again. To all of those that are out there, you're my brothers and you're my sisters. We talk about health and controlling the health in the Black community, poor communities who are not otherwise able to get help. So poor communities in the Black community and other communities who are not otherwise able to get help. We want you to be able to get help. We think you deserve that. And let's just be real today. It's difficult. It's very, very, very difficult. Healthcare is difficult. Everything is difficult. Excuse me. So what do we need to do? What is it that we do? I'm gonna fix myself and see. So can I meet? I'm sorry. Thank you. What is it that we need to do to make healthcare better in our communities? We talked about it, and I'd like to talk a little more to you, with you a little more about it. As we talk about herbal pharmacy, African herbal pharmacy, as we talk about clinical psychotherapy, controlled and operated by individuals in our community. You can train in our online school to do the very thing that I'm doing, in the sense that you'll be able to assist a professional in helping our community. So you'll be able to be an assistant. We have training for that, and all you have to do is look in the link, and you'll see that we do in fact have that for you. And I think it's time for us to get serious about health, especially in our community, and what we eat, what we drink, what we think, what we speak, how we live. It will put us in the mindset of what we must be doing. And some will say, what does this have to do with African herbal science and medicine? I will tell you that when we take part into something, we have to have like minds when we take part into something. So our minds have to be like minds. And in the light that we're teaching, to be able to get in contact with the community, to be one with the community, men, women, boys and girls, families, to be united in the Black community. Don't get comfortable in lying. Don't get comfortable in misusing one another, manipulating one another to cause situations. It doesn't help you, and it certainly doesn't help our community. It doesn't help our community. The children end up hurt. The woman ends up hurt. The man ends up hurt. In one way or the other, it destroys us. It destroys us. And that's family, any kind of family. We look at family, we look traditional, even non-traditional families. We have to practice confidence and confidence in ourselves, confidence in our community. In other words, learning who we are and what our purpose is. All of us have a purpose. All of us have a purpose. We have to know what our purpose is, though. You can't lead anyone else when you're hurting. And same thing with medicine. You can't practice healing if you don't believe in it. In order to believe in it, it has to be in your life. You have to show that in your life. If you believe it, it has to be seen, because that means you're living a life that is different than others. Your spiritual self has embraced your beauty and has accepted the cross, has accepted the mantle as it relates to our community. Why am I talking about spirit? Because we're talking about African herbal science and medicine. Our science as Africans, that's what you and I are, Africans. Our science as Africans relates to our theology, our psychology, our historiology, our organizing, of herbs to heal certain um, ailments we may have. Our meditation, even in our meditation, in our forgiveness, we have to be able to forgive. We have to be able to forgive. That puts us in the right spirit. I hear a lot of the European or American businesses. They say, and I'm just saying, when you hear something good, repeat it. They say, treat everybody like they're your first customer of the day. Treat everybody like that, and that's just common courtesy. But I'm telling you to be thankful for everyone that you meet. Thankful to get through the experiences that you have. To put you in the right spirit, right frame of mind. And we're teaching a common goal. When you look at the churches, what has happened today? A lot of the churches aren't teaching toward a common goal. They don't even believe in them, their African selves, brothers and sisters. And that's the reason why, since they don't believe in their African selves, then they can't tell you about healing. There's more mess that goes on in church and religious institutions and religious people than any other place in the world. It's horrible. But when we say holistic, that means getting in touch with the man, the whole woman, the whole boy, the whole girl, and get into the practice of embracing our community with transparency, with truth, with love, forgiveness, and honesty, and restoration. We have to be willing to restore our communities too. We have to be willing to do that. This is what we're teaching with African herbal science and medicine. This is what we believe in. I can't, if I'm not right, I can't serve you. Even the world knows, right? You go somewhere to a pharmacy, I call it ab natural pharmacy. You'll see that when they're not feeling right, they have somebody else to take over the workstation. Well, we have to be the same way. If we're not right, then we can't give the medicine out. You can't give herbs out when you're not right. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. You can't give it out when you're not right. Because you have to send the spirit of healing with what you're giving, and you have to mean it. So you are literally igniting and empowering that very thing that you made that has natural ingredients, but it takes you, your positive energy, to give it charge and to send it forth. And that's what you're doing. Sending it forth with positive energy and all of that. And there's a lot of African herbal stores around here, brothers, that sell scents and all of that, but their lives, are they living the life? You could talk holistic. You can talk holistic therapy. You can talk it, but are you living it? And are you concerned about the chemistry of healing? And that's the question. That's the question. But I know that it works because I do it and have learned from other elders, not just from med school, from other elders who have been in practice a long time. Many have turned over to herbal medicines, and many are serving the people with the right spirit. And we're so fortunate that all we have to have is a willingness and a desire to push this out. One of the people that I really respect is Dr. Sebi. He had no training, no nothing, but he believed in healing the community, speaking life into them, speaking faith into them. And he was put here for us, brothers, as an example. Excuse me very much. He was put here for us as an example. And he left such a wonderful example. I'm thankful to Almighty God, Allah, you can say Jesus or whomever you want. But I'm thankful for the African presence of God. And whatever his name is, he sent us elders, sent us Dr. Sebi, sent us many other people, Dr. Khalid Muhammad, and all the other he sent before us, all of them. The Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Minister Malcolm X, Martin Luther King Jr., All these people that made a way for us to start thinking African. All of these people start thinking African. Marcus Garvey. Think African and know that you need African healing. If you're African people, you need African healing. It's simple. It's simple. It's simple, 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 simple. And I believe in it so much that I'm going to, when you email me, I'm going to send you some herbal pills that we've made. I would like to send those to you for you to have. I believe in it that much. I want to start the process of healing. I'm willing to plant a seed so that you'll be able to see this and think, man, this is good. This is something I want to be a part of. Something I want to do. Now, you can go to our school, You can go to our school and get qualified to be assistant for African herbal medicines and science. You can go to our school to be an assistant. I put that link in there, so all you have to do is see the link and you'll see it. And if you want to see the African herbal medicines, just go on there, you'll see that. I was opening the site, reading from it the last time we were together. And there's so many things on there, and things that I'm discovering every day. We also talked about herbal nanotechnology. Now, brothers and sisters, fruit, vegetables, and fresh food have nanites. You don't have to worry about nanites being injected into you. As a matter of fact, they're talking about that now, being able to inject nanites, and they're probably already doing it. You know they are. Being able to put in nanites that would help the body. Excuse me very much. It's been a long day. But there are natural nanites that can do the same thing. You don't even have to have the other nanites injected into your system. Natural nanites do the same thing, do the very same thing. Everything that you're looking for, it does. And we're going to talk about that on our next show. But today I just want to talk to you about what we offer. We have research, laboratory research, and you're able to go to school online. You can go online or you could come on site. I put the address in there. I'm very thankful for this clinic, and it was very hard getting to this point, but I know that Allah is going to continue to help us. And so thankful for it because I can indeed help my community. This is what I would do. I want to help my community. It'd be a shame for me to get all this training and not help my community. It's just shameful. We also have clinical psychotherapy. I talked to you about that. Be able to speak with you on whatever's going on, whatever you need, so we can help you. So we'll be able to help you. We're not begging, but I want to be able to help you and help anyone that want to know about this. I think you should open up a herbal pharmacy in your own state, but just come to get the proper training. Don't just jump up to do it, because it took many of us that were trained to reorganize this, and I had the help of other people to reorganize this. I didn't just do it myself. I've had help from people. So in the right people, brothers and sisters that came together and say, hey, this is something that we should have throughout the Black community. God forbid that somebody should get sick and the medicine that they take and they have a reaction to it. I'm not speaking against it, but the only thing I am saying is that we should have things that are privy to us as a people, culturally, that are healing us. We should have it. You got other people out there trying to do it, right? But I think you should be trained. Anyone that wants to learn should be trained to do it. So that's, I'm going to always put these things in the link. If you want to receive medicine for whatever you're dealing with, I'm going to go over the chart to show you everything that we do. I'm going to go over the chart to show you that. But whatever you need, we'll have it, and it can be shipped to you overnight. You don't have to worry about it. If it's a elixir or anything like that, we put it in a cold pack. So you don't have to worry about getting anything that's not fresh. Make sure that it's fresh for you. But the key thing is that this will help you. Whatever you're dealing with, it will be able to, this will help you. So, and you can go on site. I put the site down there so you can go on it. You can go on it. So, just so you know, whatever you have need of, and you can pay for it through Cash App or whatever else. So go on that link and just, send it to us. Those of you that have PayPal, you can do it through there too. But more than that, tell you what I really would like. I would like for you to learn to take to school so you can learn what's going on and set up your own herbal pharmacy. So you have an herbal store. I can help you do that. I want you to do it because it means that I will reach more people. So I want you to set up your own store. Like I told you tonight, that in the comment section we'll be talking about that you can set up your own store once you get the school done. As a condition, we'll help discount you to set up your store, so you'll have an herbal store. I think everybody should have an herbal pharmacy throughout the Black community. African herbs that will help people. It also provide you a job. You sell that profit is yours. We don't want any of it. We don't want any of the profits. I want you to be in the community. I want you to be successful. That's what I want. That's what I want for you. You find a building. After that, we'll get you set up. We will get you set up. It's that simple. So I want you to look into it. I don't want you to just think about it. I want you to actually look into it and say, hey, this is something I can do. A lot of you have been wanting to do it. Now you have a chance to learn it. You've been wanting to do it, so now you have a chance to learn it. So we're going to look at talk about some of the medicines that we have. Then talk about the school. We have orangeicillin, which is penicillin made from oranges. We have silymarin, which is a milk thistle, which it cures chronic liver disease. It cures hepatitis. A lot of you may be dealing with hepatitis. There's a big scare of hepatitis. It cures that. This cures that. The orangeicillin, which is orangeicillin, it is a penicillin made from oranges. It's a group of B-lactin antibiotics, natural, and originally obtained from plants, okay, and molds. And this could help you if you're dealing with any kind of disease. This will help cure you from that disease. And this is made from fruit, fresh fruit. I just want you to know. We have chewable immune kidney boosters. And that help improve your kidney, help improve your immune system. We have body salve for acne, psoriasis, herpes blisters, STD rashes, and it will also remove keloid scarring, blotches, and dark blots. So there are many people that are dealing with keloids now, no matter how small. When they cut these keloids off, the keloids grow. We can successfully remove keloids with solvent. Put it on there, the body salve. Put the body salve on there. It softens it up to be able to move it off. And you have to know what you're doing when you move it and applying it. So we do that. Surgical and non-surgical keloid, we remove that too. Just want you to know. We remove it. And because all we need is a solvent to remove it. So the salve is very strong. Now, for those of you that believe in weight loss, right, and want weight loss, we have delicious weight loss organic sherbet. We make that ourselves. All organic colors and flavors and very formidable against weight gain. So you can eat the sherbet, and just the natural sherbet will curb your appetite. So we have that. We have weight loss yogurt. I'm going to have an example of that stuff that I'm going to literally show you, but you can go on the web and see it on the web. In the coming days, I'm going to have it lined up so I can show you. And it's very good, it's very delicious. And we have yogurts and sherbet smoothies also. You can drink those and drink yourself to a better health. We have healthy weight loss snacks, supersized, what's called a hunger curver, and we also have normal sizes of hunger curver, and these are very popular. All these things that I'm telling you about are very popular. People order them all the time. But I want to be able to reach individuals that can't get here. That's what I want to do. I want to be able to reach you and be able to give these things to you. Also, we have eye drops for cataract that's made from blue bentonite clay. It's regular clay, it's bentonite clay. Opaque pink color, it handles cataract. The blue color handles glaucoma, right? Glaucoma. So the opaque pink, slightly pink, handles cataract, but the blue handles glaucoma. And it's made from bentonite clay. I just want you to know that it's very popular. We also have masks, of course. You can't have an African herbal store without having masks. So we need the masks to set the mood. And we have stones. Yeah, we have stones. That goes with the mask. A lot of people have the stones, but they don't have the mask. We have stones to go with the mask. So we have wood color with kaolin. We got sheen clay from the Fang people of Africa. The displays of these masks can be put on your wall, and it sets the mood, set the spirit. Put you there. These are good spirits that put in your house and protect you. And you get the stones. The stones also mood can release negative energy out of you. Now, you can't use stones when you have negative energy. You can't do it. It's not going to work. And any believer, and I call it believer because that's what you have to be, that is using this science may help others, but they may destroy, sending this, the unity spirit away from their own home. You divide your own home. You will literally divide your own home. If you divide your own home, then you're running people away from you. Now, that's why it says, how can you direct God's house, right? How can you direct God's house when your own house is in turmoil? We have to take care of our own home. And that's a bitter lesson. But we all must know that our home has to be taken care of. We have to love those in our own home. Be able to forgive, love, and unity, right? And undo the negative stuff that we've done. Undo it, and reconcile with one another and have peace and have forgiving. So I'm happy to be here to encourage you. Now, there are those, and I want to talk about this, and a lot of people get in trouble when it comes to STDs and things like that. You get in trouble. Yes, you do, brothers and sisters. You get in trouble. So we have something to cleanse you, and I want you to look on that link. If you're looking on that link right now, we have something to cleanse you, right? You get STDs, right? Doing what you don't have any business in many instances, and you get in trouble. Instead of you fixing yourself, you go and get another person in trouble because you sleep around and all of that. Now, you have herbal variable cure and treatment for STDs, which is a marble color. We give you this is a cleanser. It cures STDs. It cures. We have another herbal particular cure, which cures sinus, cold, flu, and symptoms of sinus, cold, flu. We have the herbal dual cure for syphilis and gonorrhea, which is has 3 tones. It's green, it's yellow, and straw color. It's all of those colors in there, so you can identify it. You have the COVID vaccine and monkeypox elixir. right? It's yellow, orange, or lime colored, right? You have the herbal variable cure for treatment of STDs, which serves as a detox. It's a marble color. And these things are very potent. They taste delicious, but they're very potent. And they do get the job done. So the herbal treatment for mental and behavioral illness, we have that too. That's a beige greenish color. That will ignite the dendrites and the neurotransmitters, right? For people who are having behavioral problems. And we're having success, brothers and sisters, working now experimentally with those that have autism spectrum disorder. And we're having some success. There's a few drawbacks, but we're having some success. But we do know that it is working. Our herbal medicines are certainly working and have very little side effects. It may not last as long as the regular ones, but it's only like an hour difference. Other than that, they last just as long, with the exception of 1 hour, and it does its job. There's a herbal particular cure for chlamydia too. I want to bring up, which is green. That is green. It's spicy, but it does the job, and you drink distilled water afterwards. Then there's a herbal antimicrobial, antifungal, antibiotic lotion. You put on, you have individuals that are dealing with herpes or syphilis or skin, things like that. You put that on, and it has a healing, strong healing property and agent in it. The herbal particular cream and lotion for herpes blisters. We also have that. It also handles psoriasis. So why am I telling you about this, brothers and sisters? This is some serious stuff, and stuff that, you know, we don't pay attention to, but we need to very, very much, because it keeps our community healthy and everything. And you can have a healthy community without putting bad things in your body that have later side effects. So if you want to find this, 610 Summit Avenue in Columbia, South Carolina. 610 Summit Avenue. This is all you got to do. Now, African people need African diets. We talked about that before. African people need African diet, African treatment, African medicine, African therapy. Okay, this is our area of study. Why? We're African-centered psychiatry and medicine is our area. We offer family counseling. We offer parenting classes. We offer couples counseling. We offer sexual therapy for couples, singles, and relationship. And what are we doing? We use our own lives, right? Because no one's perfect. No one's perfect. Together we can do it. We can, in unity, there's strength. The more we're practicing this, the better our community will be. We offer clinical psychotherapy. We offer veteran-centered counseling, PTSD. I just want you to know that. We treat the mind and body through herbal medicines, where there are little to no negative effects on the body or temple that God, Allah, has blessed you with. We treat keloids. Talk about that. Keloid scarring, surgical, non-surgical. We treat skin disorder. We treat bone fractures and bone breaks. We offer sexual therapy for couples and singles. Treat erectile deficiency syndrome. That's important in the Black community. A lot of brothers and sisters, brothers that are not eating right and not practicing the right thing, ended up with this erectile syndrome. We offer sexual therapies for relationships. We treat gunshot wounds. We treat stab wounds. We teach you to manage gunshot wounds and remove foreign objects. We teach you to manage stab wounds and remove foreign objects. All this with the herbal, and learning natural ways to do these things. Take it out. You can literally take it out. And you go out training, you'll be able to do that. We treat prostate and urinary tract infection. We treat kidney disease and kidney failures. We treat and cure sexually transmitted diseases, which chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis, HIV, and AIDS. And any of those in between. But those, for sure, we have the treatment for it. We treat and cure mental and behavioral illness, which involves dementia, Alzheimer's disease, memory stagnation, memory loss, ADHD, autism, spectrum autistic disorder. And here's the thing I want you to understand, is that some medicines, when they get over the counter, they don't help right away. These things that we give you, through elixir medication, melt right on your tongue, or when you drink it, it happens right there. It goes straight to the system. to start to work automatically. That's one advantage that we have. We treat all cold and cold symptoms, virus and virus symptom disorder, vaccine symptom disorder to include a lot of the problems that people are having today. I don't want to mention exactly what it is, because if I do that, they'll chop the channel. This is important. I've had them to do it before, brothers and sisters, so I know they'll do it. Did you know that capsaicin seed in the right quantity mixture can cure, treat herpes, chlamydia, gonorrhea, and syphilis? Yes, right? It's an antibiotic. And we have to learn to have monkey sense. Have to learn to hear no evil, speak no evil, and see no evil. That's our goal. That's what we should be getting to. And you'll be able, people will listen to you. You can help people when you're doing things like that. But brothers and sisters, if you don't have love, I mean, what's to separate you from anyone else if you don't have love? We have to have it. We have to be in the right spirit, the right frame of mind, and everything. We have to. That's what we're here for. That is our job. So we actually ask you to look at these, and anything we can do for you, we'll certainly do. I want you to take it seriously in your community. We're looking for 300 more pilots. We just finished with some pilots, and we're almost finished with the program we have now going, where people are in the online school. But we're getting ready to start again. We're getting ready to start again when it comes to May, to be able to start another group of people, right? But if you want to do online, you can do that right now. You can go online right now and do that. Look at the study and everything. Go on the link and go all the way to the bottom and see what you'll be granted once you finish. So yes, it's a very, very good thing. I'm very happy about the work that I'm doing. I'm very happy about that. This is the next level in our juncture. The marching is past. We've got to rebuild Black community, rebuild the Black district. We got to control our currency. Control our currency before capitalism is over, because we'll have to be united and we have to be together by then. It's the only way. It's the only way. And brothers, stay with your families. I will never leave mine, regardless to what is ever said. And I don't encourage you to leave yours. Be available. Be available. Be available for your children. Be available to your wife, the sister, whoever you're with. Be available. Be available. Some situations are difficult, but just be available. Do what you can. And remember, don't infight. Don't infight. Your job is to protect. Your job is to understand and make sense out of whatever difficulty. Now, on Sundays, and I'll start from 2 to 4 doing a lecture section, and also from 6 to 8 doing lecture series. On those days, we'll be teaching and training. We have parenting class, we'll be teaching proper etiquette and all of that, conversation. We'll have examples of that, because you need it. We're going to need this. It's not something we can get away from. We're going to need it. So we're asking you be able to stand up and do it. Wherever you are, if you're sitting at home, you have no excuse to not learn. You'll be able to learn. You have no excuse to not learn. I'm going to get busy. As busy as I was before, getting on here and telling you and organizing for you and showing you. So this is something that we have to do. We got to get busy building the Black community with every young child, every one in the community, man, woman, boy, and child. We've got to get busy. We're running around here in the wrong spirit, trying to heal people. You can't do it. You can't do it. Not if you're in the wrong spirit. You will lie, cheat, manipulate, and steal. You can't do it. And you can't hold your head up high. You can't hold your head up high. Live in any kind of way and trying to do God's business. When we do herbal medicine, that's God's business. A holistic life is God's business. Whether you want to say you're male or female, I don't even get into that argument. I won't do it. Not get into that argument. But whatever he or she is, or even if you don't believe it, it's just good to be good. And it's nice to be nice. Yes, to do the right thing. to be an example in your community to do that. You teach our young men and young women etiquette. Teach them when to say when, and it saves their life. They get sick, we have herbal medicines for them. If they're mentally sick, we have herbal medicine, but we also have counseling, therapy, and things of that nature. To help them. And many of you may need to come together, listen to a series about being positive in groups. You can't have a sisterhood or brotherhood circle and get negative information. You can't do that. You can't be a part of any religion. I don't care what it is, or any group, holistic or otherwise, and you're doing evil. You can't do it. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. You've got to get forgiveness. Then you got to ask for forgiveness. Then you got to be able to receive forgiveness. And you got to forgive yourself and get on the right track. Get on God's side so God can be on your side. And that's one of the things I like about holistic teaching, because we can talk about God and we can talk about spirit. We can talk about influence. That's African-centered psychiatry and medicine. We can talk about these things. We can talk about these things because these things are a great part of our lives. Great part of our lives. So I want to thank you very much for this time that you've given me. I really, really appreciate it. And I'll be back before you. I won't stay long, but I promise to always be strong. I promise. So I look forward to talking with you. Don't forget that Sundays from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock, we'll be teaching and training and things of that nature. We'll be teaching and training. I'm going to try to get everything I can within the amount of time that I have. And then also in 6 to 8, we're doing like an e-session or whatnot. And we hope that you will join us. Hope you will join us virtually. We'll be set up for that. But we certainly hope that you will join us and come over and see what we do. Come and work in the lab. Get some experience. Come and get some experience. So you'll be able to see what we're doing and be able to get involved. I want you to get involved. I want you to do this in your own town so you can help our people. That's what it's about. It's not about fighting back and forth and proving yourself and all that. That's foolish. It's a thing of the past. It's a distraction. That's a distraction, but we have to stand strong. Have to stand strong and stand long for the long game, right? Because our children are behind us. So thank you, brothers and sisters. I appreciate you very much. And look forward to talking with you. You are my brother and my sister. I yield that to you. You are my brother and my sister. So I look forward to speaking with you very, very soon again. Hopefully be back with you tomorrow. Hopefully. But I'll certainly going to schedule some things you may be able to see. I'm trying to say it the right way. Scheduled out. But you'll be able to see it. So thank you. And Allah bless.